And we're back with Drakensang, the Dark Eye. So we are supposed to meet Ardo, although Ardo did mention in his letter that he probably wouldn't be at home when we get here. But let's see, what did it say?
Greetings.
Yeah, my caretaker will be able to tell you where I am, but I don't. I'm getting the notion that maybe not even the caretaker will be there to greet us, and this guardman Hessler is going to tell us that our princess is in another castle.
Move along now, please. It's forbidden to enter this building by order of the town guard.
Forbidden? What are you talking about? My friend Ardo of Warstock lives here. I'm afraid I have some bad news for you. Your friend was murdered at the harbor. Oh dear. We are searching the entire house for clues for the murderer's identity. We are almost certain that this was one of the series of ritual murders that have plagued Furdock recently. I cannot allow you to enter until our investigations are complete. I don't believe it. He wrote me a letter very recently asking to visit him in Furdock, and now he's dead? I just don't understand it. Poor Ardo. I want to know all about these murders. I'm really sorry about your friend, but I can't help you anymore even if I wanted to. Investigations conducted by the town guard are confidential. Somebody must be able to tell me something. You can't just leave me standing here. Quest has been closed. Quest Murders in Furdock has been updated. Forgive me, I do not mean to offend you. The only one who can help you right now is the Madam Captain of the Town Guard, Barla Borkensmith. She is leading the investigation into the murders. She should be at the guardhouse not far from here. I'll mark it on your map. Well, just have to go and look for her. Farewell. Do not fear, Alina. Whatever happens, I will help you. Search for your friend's murderer. I swear this in Rondra's name. Thank you, Rulana. Come on, let's go. Well, it's nice that I thought about that. To have Rulana well, keep her, motivations and all clear. Well, her actual motivations aren't really clear because we still don't know why she wants to go to Furdock or what she's doing here. But she does give a reason to stick with it. Because that was kind of a problem I have with. I played a bit of Encased recently. Should probably. I haven't booted it up in a while. Should probably do some more of that. But yeah, in that game you have a companion that is very suspiciously quiet. It doesn't really say much. And I'm kind of at the point like, why are we even still hanging around together? Well, it's. She did give a reason, so, but yeah. It's nice that they took better care of this. Here. So yeah, we already went past the guardhouse. So let's have a look. What else is here? Let's speak with you. Prios devotee Priodane. Preodan.
May the light of prayer shine upon you. How can I help you?
Venerable Deont, my name is Alina and I would like to ask you a few questions. Of course, please ask. Tell me of your Lord, Prios the Sun God. Tell me about the Church of Prios. Tell me about the Church of Prios. The Church of Prios is the Fellowship of Light, a strictly ordered hierarchy with influence throughout Aventuria. Would you like to know more? With pleasure, please tell me. As well as normal votaries of Prios, the Fellowship of Light also comprises of Holy Inquisition, which is charged with hunting down black magicians and other sacrilegious sorcery, and above all, heretics in its own ranks. Worshippers of Prios consider magic a sacrilegious attempt to imitate divine power and to control destiny itself. I would like to learn more from you. Of course, please ask. Tell me about your lord, Prios the Sun God. Prios is the senior god of the 12-god pantheon. He is god of the sun, as well as of justice and authority. The first month of the Aventurian year is dedicated to him. Would you like to know more? Go on. Praeus, king and master of the gods, is an unshakably sovereign who follows the same path through the heavens every day. His color is gold. His messengers and holy animals are griffins. The demigods Usuru or Ukurai or Usurai and Horus are among those gods with allegiance to him. Thank you, Venerable One. So that's interesting that magic is considered heresy. Let's check inside the temple. It's very quiet in here. Devotee of Praeus. Gilborn of Punin. Let's talk to this guy.
Praise be to Praeus. What is your desire?
Oh, nice effect on his voice there. Who is this Gilborn of Punin? You don't know who Gilborn of Punin is? He is the principal saint of the Church of Praeus and therefore a patron saint to all who seek protection from sorcery. If you thirst for knowledge, you can learn much in our halls. Take a look around and I will test your knowledge. Very well, I should take a look around, Venerable One. What does he mean by take a look around and learn? What's this then? Germaran? Lord and Griffin of the warming hour, follow the rays and bring light to Ethra's face. Skelagar, God of law and of commandments, keep watch over the Lord and preserve his wisdom. Devador, many-colored dragon of blinding light, protect the face of the Lord and preserve it for all eternity. Eurikar, keeper of the order and of symmetry, destroy lawlessness and arbitrariness of being. So what is he gonna... Oh. Can we talk to ourselves? No. The 12 gods. Did we read this already? I might have come across the very same book in the River of Time. Yeah. Yeah, I think we did. Yeah. Kinda mentioned that it almost felt like being back in church again. The 12 Gods, being a completely revised edition of the original text compiled by Priogriff II during the Second Great Schism. Today, Hilberian is Priogriff II. Priogriff Heliodon, messenger of light. Should we take his test just to see what it's about? Let's have a look in here. Oh. Maybe we get to explore some catacombs at some point. Ukurai and Horus. Oh, you mentioned those. Radiant Falcon. Keep watch in the firmament while your father's eye of gold sleeps. True son of Ukurai, eagle and bringer of right, create order and rule there where chaos reigns. Garafan, king of all griffins, protect the lowly and give them strength to obey the Lord's commandments. Brennibor, high dragon, rise up on iron wings and preserve justice in an awakened spirit. That might be a tough test. If we're meant to remember all of that. Let's speak to him.
Ah, there you are again. Are you ready to answer my questions?
Not really, but I'll try. Yes, I am, Venerable One. Who is the keeper of summer and bringer of the light? Oh, there we go again. I don't know. Let's write this down. Summer light. This is going to be a riveting episode. This answer is incorrect. Okay, so ooh, oh my god, I'm gonna have to make notes on all of this. I'm really sorry. Cry. Order, symmetry. That is Eurikar, and then Terador is Dragon of Blinding Light. And then we have Skelligar. Law and Commandments. Then we have Jurmaran, Jurmoran, Lord and Griffin of the Warming Hour. Griffin, Warming Hour. Don't mind me. Running through the chapel, church, temple. There is Ukurai, Radiant Falcon. True son of Ukurai, Horus. Caravan, King Griffin, King of Griffin, lowly, strange made Lord Commandments, Brennibor, High Dragon. So I'm taking all these notes, but it might not be enough to get through his test, because and I only have eight gods. Where are the other four? Hmm. Yeah, playing through this game, the kind of 25% extra movement speed that the Ergon fix gives you, it really isn't much of a luxury. It's kind of a necessity, really. Ah.
Ah,
Keeper of Summer, Bringer of Light. Nope. So no, Urshar is symmetry. You're here is Yurmuran. It's spelled with with a Y instead of a J. He might be it actually. He's the Griffin of the Warming Hour. You are right. Ask your question. Who maintains order and equilibrium in the world? Um, um, I think it's Urchar. Truly, you are right. But that's only my second question. Can you answer the third? I will try. Who protects the heavenly disk of the sun? I don't know. Maybe Deradar? Exactly. Who is the lord of all griffins and protector of lower beings? That is Garafan. You have studied the tablets well, but are you ready for the next question? Yes, I am. Who watches over the hours of night when the Lord's eyes rests? That is, I believe, Yukurai. I am impressed. You are correct again. I need to test you no further. Instead, I will conclude you in my prayers. My thanks, Venerable One. May Praeus' hands protect you. Alright. Yeah. Kind of your we don't really get anything for it. Well, nothing tangible at least. The silver pitcher. Silver pitcher. Guardsman errant.
Halt!
What's wrong? Why are you blocking the way? Due to the recent murder of a nobleman, entry to the ducal citadel is blocked. The normal citizens travel, please turn back. Yeah. So, is the nobleman actually Ardo? Bear trap. Well, I have a suspicion that it's not Ardo that has been murdered. Or for some reason, I think we'll find him alive and well, but... Is this Upton Harbor? No, let's not go to the harbor just yet. Let's try the silver pitcher. That's always kind of the problematic thing with RPGs, right? How... Hey, it's Forgrim.
Forgrim, you've had more than enough to drink. Do you hear me? You'll get no more than a special dark ale from me to get you back on your feet.
Wanna kill me? You plan poison your best friend? Give me a till ale.
You still owe me 4 farthings. You'll get no more from me. You're already up to your neck in pale ale.
I'll just be it, friend, and pour one last one.
It'll be better if you go home and straighten out your beard. It looks dreadful. What will people think of you?
Huh.
Let me have one more beer.
Welcome to the Silver Pitcher. What can I do for you?
This poor dwarf is completely sozzled. What am I going to do? It's a pity I can't choose my customers. I suppose you're right. Bye for now. You're real me, mean, dread, and... I have no idea. Are we allowed to go in the back? Cook? What are you doing in my...
What are you doing in my kitchen? You have no... Wait, do I actually smell wolf rat tails?
That's possible. You have a good nose, that's true. I do have a few giant wolf rat tails. Oh, I can always use a few of those. They make fine soup, you know. Will you sell them to me? I'll pay you more than anyone else in Furdock. Really? How much? Farthings a tail. What do you say? Haggle Alina if you need them so badly. So I actually think we can fail at this, so... Should we try? Does it... We don't lose out on anything if we fail, I think. Nope, we fail. Deal, here they are. Wonderful, exquisite, exquisite. This will be my culinary delight. Yeah, not really sure how nope. Not really sure how much money we had to begin with and how much we have gained from that, but oh well. Oh, but yeah, the thing is about RPGs is always kind of how urgent is the main quest versus how much do you want to go out and just explore without bothering with going on a main quest. That's always kind of a balancing act that RPGs have to do. It's leaking. Because now, honestly, I think I'd like to try to go into the sewers first. Let's have a look. The luckless tailor has been updated. Follow the rat. Oh, I didn't even notice. So we... Wolf rat. Should we be getting our equipment ready for this?
Let me do that.
Let's get our thinking caps on. Nuts. Some sewer ale. I'm sure it's fine. I think there was... I saw the rat over there, I think. Yeah. Rusty nails. Alright.
Good choice.
Slight gangrene. That's not good.
Let me do that. Drink blood, my sword!
Okay, we found a lucky worry stone. But we got poisoned for it, so that's well, we can go and sell some more. So this is in fact poison. So we might have to teach Rulana to get rid of poisons. Thing is, I still don't know what we have to use for it.
Listen up, everyone. Done. Will do. I'll help.
Those rats were a bit complicated for Rulana.
Good choice.
Yeah, gonna have to deal with the poison at some point, so...
I'll take care of that. Let me do that. Yes. For Amazon Pride. Done.
See if we're running into any more wolf rats.
I'll take care of that. Attack!
Put on this.
Listen up, everyone. Drink blood, my sword!
Yeah, I should probably give those to Alina, so she can speak to the chef.
Done. Done. one.
But at the same time, maybe we should teach Alina to treat poisons instead. Because now I'm thinking, giving an awful lot of skills to Alina, so she wouldn't. Then she won't have anything left
Good choice.
to spend on other stuff. Because she's already treating wounds and animal lore and plant lore. Yeah. Let's get
Listen
those
up,
out.
everyone.
Hang on. Whether from venomous spiders, traps, arrows, or blades, poisons can cause serious injuries or disfigurements and lower a character's stats in the long run. Only a successful treat poison test can halt the poisoning process and cure its negative effects. Prerequisites for successful healing include diverse ingredients that can either be found using plant lore talent or purchased from merchants.
I'll take care of that.
Treat wounds. No. Treat poisons. So let's try this out. Let's equip those. Let's teach you. Yeah, well. Okay, well. Right. And then do you use... There you go. Right. Well. There he is.
So you were back again? Have you found it yet?
Here, this is yours. Oh, many thanks. That was so incredibly kind of you. Now I can finally go back to work. Please take these 2 thalers for your trouble. That's not a lot of money, is it? I'm glad I could help. Farewell. May the 12 gods watch over you, and may your destiny never be to trip over a chicken and lose something important. Oh well, we learned something. Learned how to treat poisons.
Listen up, everyone.
So she could in fact also use this whirlweed to do to treat wounds, and it's actually a +2 compared to a +1. That's pretty interesting. Let's put it on our bar. And what does this do? VP +1. Yeah, not really sure about that. So yeah, Rulana is a very it's becoming a very precious character like this. There she is, Bala Borkensmith, the head of the town guard. From what I understand.
How can I help you?
Oh. Sorry to bother you. My name is Alina. I just came from the Borstark residence. I wanted to ask you about the death of my friend, Ardo of Borstark. Guardman Hessler told me you might be able to help me. Greetings to you on this sad occasion. Ardo of Borstark was a respected citizen of Furdark, and his death has affected many people here. These truly are dark days for this town and its people. You can be sure that we will do all in our power to find his murderers. So, maybe it was Ardo that got murdered. You'd think he'd be more important since we also meet him in the River of Time. Then again, maybe that's why Forgrim has drunken himself into a stupor, because he's sad about the death of his friend. 'Cause I think they're friends. Yeah, they should be. Unfortunately, I cannot tell you anything about this latest murder. Count Groen has commanded that we exercise the utmost discretion in handling these crimes. I'm afraid I must return to my duties now. Farewell, Alina. Just a moment. One of my best friends was murdered. Is there nothing I can do to help? If you are in agreement, I would like to ask around a little and try to find something out about the murders. Count Groen did recently announce a reward for the capture of the murderers. Not a good idea in my opinion. It's true that we hardly have enough people because of the events in the Avestru and the loss of the Furdark Lancers, but the town guard is still responsible for such investigations. I beg you, let me act as your deputy. I owe Ardo my life. Be my honor. I shall not rest until I have found his murderers and brought them to justice. Very well, as it means so much to you, I will give you official permission to investigate this matter in my name. I'll tell you a few things about the case, but I expect absolute confidentiality from you in return. So we're not told why Ardo is such a good friend of ours. I don't know if that is going to be expanded on in any way, shape, or form, or if it's kind of a kind of something you have to think up yourself, kind of your own little RP motivation there. By the good name of Ardo Borstark, you have my word of honor. Good, so be it. Effective immediately, you are now acting officially in the name of the Furdark Town Guard. So far, there have been 3 murder victims, all of whom died in the same way. The first victim was an old beggar by the name of Ilko. He was found in Wagner's home. The second victim was Sandor Kunger, a famous Imman player, also known as Dragon. He was found dead behind the Fleet-Footed Ferret Tavern. Wow, Fleet-Footed Ferret Tavern. Your friend was found on a wharf in the harbor area. The guard on duty will give you the details. He will need to mention that you are working on my orders before he will tell you anything. We have already questioned a certain Gladys Schladromir and Ardo's bodyguard. A dwarf named Forgrim, he's his bodyguard. Both appear to be beyond any suspicion. I know neither this Gladys nor Ardo's bodyguard. Do you know where I might find them? I would very much like to speak to them. You're most likely to find Forgrim under one of the tables in the Silver Pitcher. Yeah, we noticed. A tavern on Prios Square. He spends most of his time drunk since the death of his friend. Ah, see. As for Gladys Schladromir, someone has to pronounce that name. Schladromir. All I can tell you is that she is often seen around Wagner's home. Where exactly I cannot tell you. She seems a little suspect, even though she didn't have anything to do with the murders. You will need to be careful. Crime has roared in Wagner's home now. The town guard is so overstretched. Is that Gladys, the one with the kind of orange gingery hair? I don't know. We haven't seen if that is in fact Gladys. We haven't seen her yet in this game, but she is in the intro video of the second game, because Forgrim is the one that tells the story of the second game to her. Then I'll get straight to work. Farewell, Madam Captain Borkensmith. I will not disappoint you. Farewell, Alina, and good luck. Reuben, why are you still here? I told you to deal with the matter at the harbor. Yes, Madam Captain Borkensmith. So I take it that now we can go to the harbor ourselves. Murders in Furdock, investigate Borstak's murder, Dragon's murder, Eric's murder. Old Eric was found in Wagoner's home. Closed. Let's get these there. Find Ardor's murderer. Found Forgrim the dwarf. Well, we know where he is, so let's look at him. Pay him a visit.
I hope that beardless drunkard over there isn't the dwarf we're looking for.
Sure is.
Let me have one more beer.
Welcome to the Silver Pitcher. What can I do for you?
I must speak urgently with Forgrim. Our mutual friend Ardor of Borstark was murdered and I need his help immediately, but as you can see he's completely plastered. Oh Ardo, my friend is dead. Trade in one more beer, come on. Yes, it's a sad tale. Poor Forgrim. Just look at him. Since his master was murdered, all he does is drink. He blames himself. He even shaved off his long beard as a sign of his shame. Not worthy of my beard. I have to speak with him. Do you know how I can cheer him up a bit? Well, you could try buying him a mug of Furdock Pale Ale. Then again, that might just wipe him out completely. I do have something for you. My secret recipe. It's called my special dark ale. It's a homemade herbal brew. It would wake a bear from its winter sleep. Why not try that? Yes, make me one of those. I keep a small stock under the counter for just such an occasion. Here, have a mug on the house. Thank you for your help. Well, that's a surprise. I thought there would be a fetch quest connected to that one.
One for one a beer.
Here, a mug of refreshing. Yes, Mr. Forgrim, drink up. Yeah, what's that? Herbs? Who dares give me Forgrim, son of Feralax, a special dark? You wait. Where's my axe? Forgrim, please calm down. My name is Alina. Ardo must have spoken to you of me. He asked me to come to Furdock. Alina, that's right. Ardo did speak of you. A friend of Ardo's, a friend of mine. But Ardo is dead, don't you know? It's all my fault. I should have been there. I'm a failure as a bodyguard. Leave me alone. I'm a useless no-beard with the hiccups. I know Ardo was murdered, that's why I'm looking for his friends. Why weren't you with him? He didn't want me there, but it's still my fault. I should have known. Should have insisted. I knew something was wrong. Ugh. By the beard of Ergon. That's disgusting. Herb mix is coming back up. Who would drink that stuff? A meeting, you say? What was it about? Ardo wanted to meet head guardsman Tashman at the harbor. It was about something Ardo was working on. It was a very serious investigation. That's all I know. That old Grumblebeard kept it to himself. He didn't make it to the meeting alive. I should have been there. Curse it, I let him down. Forgrim, listen to me. I need your help to catch Ardo's murderer. Are you sober enough to answer my questions? Yes, I think these hiccups will be gone soon. That disgusting stuff always does that to me. Tell me all you know. Ask my friend, just ask. Let's see. Do you know Gladys and where can I find her? Gladys? That pain in the neck? I'm telling you, you never quite know where you stand with Gladys. Sometimes I wonder why Ardo ever got involved with someone like that. She passes through Waggoner's home quite often. She's also been known to use the Serene Soul for her shady deals. What kind of shady deals is this Gladys involved in? Well, I don't know anything for sure, but between you and me, I'm quite certain she's a pickpocket who makes a living through handling stolen goods. I can easily imagine her doing that. Can I ask you something else? Ask, my friend. What do you know about the murders? Ardo isn't the only one murdered in such a grisly fashion. Another man, I knew him well, was mutilated like that too. He was called Dragon because he had the strength of 7 men. If you ask me, his murderer must have been a giant, someone even stronger than him. Sander Kunger, yes, Barla told me the dragon was found near the fleet-footed ferret. Yes, that must have been awful for Eileen. She's the barmaid of the fleet-footed ferret, and she was the dragon's girlfriend. She's the one who made the gruesome discovery and alerted the town guard. We should definitely talk to her. Can I ask you something else? He's already talking about us, so I guess he's coming with. Ask, my friend, just ask. Do you know anything else about old Ilko's murder? No, I'm sorry. I just know he was murdered in Waggoner's home. Can you tell me more about the meeting Ardo was going to attend before his death? Like I said before, Ardo wanted to meet head guardsman Tashman at the guard's house at the harbor, but he never showed up. Tashman found his body near the docks. That's all I know, I'm afraid. It's a terrible thing. I need another ale. Can I ask you something else? Tell me about you and Ardo. Ardo and I went through a lot together, a lot. When I first met him, he was living in his family's ancestral home at Oxblood Castle. Or rather, in the gatehouse. The castle itself is haunted, you understand. Ardo sent for brave warriors to help him drive out the ghosts, and I was the only one who dared to venture further than the castle's entrance hall. That's where we became friends. Well, our friendship blossomed when we managed to rescue some fine wine from the clutches of the ghostly cellar master. From then on, we had many adventures together and fought a number of battles side by side. We lost sight of each other during the Battle of Gareth. I thought he had fallen, but he reappeared later, and took me on as his bodyguard. That's everything. Well, let's have him tag along. Let's go and find Ardo's murderers. Yes, revenge for Ardo, but look at me, a hungover dwarf barely worth his shameful beard. I can barely walk 3 paces in a straight line. What kind of help will I be? You're the son of Ferrolox. A few little beers cannot break you. Let's find the murderer together. I'm sure you're right. You rest here a while. I'll come back later. What should we do? Should we take him along? I kind of feel like just leaving him here for a bit. You know what? Just sit it out. Alright, if you say so. Innkeep a mug of pale ale. Well, that wasn't really the plan, was it? You were supposed to... Right. He needs to sober up. He won't get any more from me. Maybe I'll come back for him another sometime later. Yeah, I'm kind of thinking that he doesn't really fit the party makeup that I'm planning to get. It's kind of a shame. I'd like to have Forgrim on. Otherwise he'd have to replace Rulana, I guess. Because yeah, ideally we'd want a rogue, a mage. And since I'm not a tanky character, I should be the melee damage dealer with a two-handed weapon. My two-handed sword. And then we need Rulana or a tankish character. But I kind of like Rulana now. So... And from what I'm hearing, this Gladys character might be a rogue. Maybe she can replace Trenner. Though I kinda like Trenner in a weird way. It's kind of annoying, but charming at the same time. But yeah, no, we haven't found any kind of mage yet. So we should probably go to the harbor then, shouldn't we?
On my way to Avestru, I heard talk of an infamous seaman's inn here.
Alright. Could that be the fleet-footed... Yeah, there it is, the fleet-footed ferret. Scene of Ardo's murder.
This is the seaman's inn, the fleet-footed ferret. Let's go inside and enjoy a tankard or two.
Well, if you say so. Because we need to speak to Evelyn. Let's see if she's in. Leprechaun Samker, Master Hemringer. Innkeeper. There she is. Barwinch Evelyn. Cordo Garnel. Well, they've all got names, so take it they all have something to tell me. But yeah, let's speak to you first.
I've gotta work. No time to talk.
Okay. Well, let's see if we can get her off duty.
Good day. What'll it be?
Nothing right now, thank you. My name is Alina. I'm investigating the murder of Dragon. He was found here at the tavern. Can you tell me what happened? Yeah, let's ask that. Pah! You just stroll into my bar and happen to be investigating our Sandor's murder? Sorry, but I don't have anything important to tell you. Please, anything could be important. I just want to ask a couple of questions. I won't bother you for long. Was Sander Kunger often a customer here? So, we've kind of begging him, but we could just tell him that we're working for this Barla. What was his name? Sombersmith. Yes, he was here quite a lot. A lot of old Inman players drink here. Satisfied? Was there ever any trouble between the dragon and the other customers? Maybe, maybe not. I have enough to do just serving my customers. I don't have time to spy on them too. I'm sorry, but I can't help you. Maybe one of the customers can tell you something. Do you want a drink? What do you have? You only have pale ale. Do we have anything to sell to you? Yep. We'll sell you some pale ale. Pale ale. There you go. Okay, Cordo.
Yes? What do you want?
I'm looking for someone who might have heard something about the murder of Sander Kunger. The dragon, as he was known, was killed behind the tavern. Oh no, I'm terribly sorry, but I'm afraid I can't help you. Allow me to introduce myself. Garnell is my name, Cordo Garnell. I'm just a thirsty trader passing through. But tell me, you look like someone who could do with a high-quality set of hand brushes. The handles are fashioned in the finest pine wood, while the bristles are made of real... I'm sorry to disappoint you, I have another important meeting. Farewell. Wait, you're such a nice customer. I'll throw in this free box of soap. Now that's enough, you can't refuse. Truly tempting, but I really need to go. See you soon. Right. Oh. These incessant showers must be the harbingers of the Hudes. I hope the Temple of Hesinde will be completed in time for the Dragon Quest proclamation.
I've gotta work. No time to talk.
Right. Well, Kalmoon Hangler, let's have a word.
Hello. What do you want?
I'm looking for someone who might have heard something about the murder of the dragon. He was found behind the tavern, murdered. I'm sorry, I hardly ever go to the fleet-footed ferret. And I don't know the person you're talking about. But good luck in your search. Well. Stidus the spleen? Stilts pill. So he has the same model as one of those bandits that we fought earlier. And this is another Barnabas.
Can't you see you're interrupting?
Sorry, I'm looking for someone who might have heard something about the murder of Sander Kunger. I can't tell you anything about the dragon's murder. I didn't see nothing and I didn't hear nothing. Yeah.
Who's annoying?
I'm looking for someone who might have heard something about the murder of Sander Kunger. I got nothing to say to you. Now get out of here.
I've gotta work.
Yeah. So that's a shame. That's kind of all there is to this, yeah.
Stop.
Ah.
Wait.
I was just starting to wonder if maybe we needed to have Thorgrim with us. Yes? I heard you asking about Sandor. Are you investigating his murder? Yes, I'm investigating all these gruesome murders. Were you a friend of Sandor Kunger? We already know they were involved. Yes, my name is Aline. I was his girlfriend. Could I ask you a few more questions? Please do. Why did you run after me instead of just talking to me right away? Head Guardsman Tashman told me not to talk about the murder. He questioned me and told me he would be taking care of everything in person, but he hasn't turned up again since then. Yeah, this Tashman is getting mentioned quite a lot now. When I heard that you were asking about my dragon, I had to speak with you. If Tashman can deal with things, then I might as well help you. Could I ask you a few more questions? Please do. Thorgrim told me that you found Sandor. Yes, it was a terrible sight. I was tipping out the tavern's dirty water and there he was, my beloved dragon. I'll never forget the awful image. My god, strong dragon, butchered so horribly. There must have been more than one of them, and they must have surprised him. All the barrels had been smashed. My dragon fought for his life. Oh Sandor, why did he have to die? Please do. Did Sandor have enemies? Did he tell you about any problems? No, he was really popular, even though he hung out with these shady characters that frequent the fleet-footed ferret. Man, I keep having to say that name. Everybody respected him. Could I ask you a few more questions? Please do. Can you tell me more about the people Sandor hung out with? He was one of the best loved Imman players in all of Kosh. Many different people spoke to him, even noble folk. Just the other day, Finn of Furdok invited him to a meal right after an important game. Yeah, we met that Finn of Furdok. He kind of snubbed us for talking to him. He even once had an audience with Count Groen after winning the final of the last championship. He often raved about that evening. Everybody talking about my darling dragon. Now he's gone forever. Your boyfriend had a really unusual nickname. Is it truly that he got it because of his unusual strength? Sandor was never really talked about that. Some people said that he bore the name Dragon because he swept across the Imman field like a dangerous beast, but I think it had something to do with the talisman he wore around his neck. What can you tell me about his talisman? Right, thought that might be interesting. Well, I don't really know much about it. It was a red, flat disc and it was incredibly important to him. He didn't usually wear it openly, but he always had it on under his clothes, right next to his heart. He often joked that it gave him the strength to play well on the Imman field. So I still don't know actually what kind of sport Imman is. At first I thought it was some kind of board game or a kind of a pub game, but now it seems to be a more of a physical contest. When I found my dragon dead, he wasn't wearing it anymore. I told head guardsman Toshman about it, but he didn't seem very interested. Do you think this talisman might have something to do with the murder? Maybe it's still at the scene of his death. Maybe, I don't know, I can't talk about this anymore, I'm sorry, I can't bear to think of that day again. If you want to find the talisman, you have to look on your own. Do you know anything about the other murders? Either of Ardo of Borstak or the old Ilko? I'm sorry, no, I can't help you there. I don't even want to know what happened to those poor souls. The sight of my poor murdered dragon lying there will stay with me forever. Could I ask you a few more questions? Please do. No, that is it. I must go now. Thank you for your help. Well, we learned something there. Find Ardo's murderer. Find his talisman. Alina, the barmaid, told me something. Oh, she should be called Alina. We're called Alina. This is Alina. Alina. Or Alina. I don't know. Either way, the barmaid told me something interesting. Sandor apparently always had a talisman on him which had disappeared when they found him dead. Perhaps it went missing in the struggle and is still at the scene. I'm going to have a look around. This is not the door. That is.
If I were her, I'd swap that tankard for a sword and go looking for the murderer myself.
Yeah. Soap. So it's around back. Let's have a look then.
Salam alaikum.
I don't believe it. Now he's even getting rude. Yeah. Crazy does the dog. Shove off, stranger.
Oh.
Let's go now.
Alright, Nasruddin. Or Nasruddin.
Salam.
What was that about? Kalu, Tamam, Mafish, Mushkela. How you say? Misunderstanding, nothing more. Okay. Peace be with you. Well, that is all he has to say. Let's have a look. There's some blood. We're at the right place. Let's have a look.
He must have tried to defend himself. Look, everything is smashed to pieces.
Yeah. Seems that way. Talisman. Got it. I should let Barla know what I've discovered. I did indeed find the talisman. Alina wasn't completely sure whether or this extremely expensive looking disc could have something to do with the murder. Let's see if the talisman will bring me luck and give me some decisive information about the murderer. Let's have a look at it. This tear-shaped piece of jewelry with a shimmering red gemstone looks like a precious talisman. It's sure to be missed. Right. So we can take it to Barla. Or we should probably have a look at Ardo's murder scene first. No. Boat merchant.
Calendor Supagnes is my name, and I have exotic goods from all over Aventuria to sell.
Right. Your twin brother in Everstrew asked me to find a package, and then he ripped me off for it. Please show me your wares. Sandals, Torwellian pants, tunic, pantaloons, tote vest. Thick leather vest covered with studs. These vests are very popular in Thorwall. This customary attire is usually worn with a broad heavy belt and a white woolen shirt. Oh, a helmet. A winged helmet. Well, that's very expensive. That's a shame. 3 and our... That is, I think, a little better than our... Yeah, 2. How much is the winged helmet? 3. It's also 3. So yeah, it's just for show. Feather cap? 1. Perfume? 2. What about you? So you would be helped. Those boots are better than what you're wearing. So let's buy a helmet. Spiked shield. Oh, look at that. He's okay. So then, in fact, the one we're carrying it's not special or anything. So I'm just gonna sell it. I'm gonna sell the hatchet as well. Is simple wool spa. Are those used for anything? I don't think so. Let's just sell them. 2 old bread, that was useless. Right, we need to keep a hold on the wolf red tails. We can sell them to the ragged scraps of animal pelt. Doesn't look like it's worth anything. I mean, used for anything. So let's just sell that. 2 bear fangs. Selling that. I'll sell the cold drops. That's worth a lot. Maybe hold on for that to that for now. Bolts, we don't have anyone that uses crossbows, so that's fine. They're too rusty to be useful. Okay, well, we can sell those then. Alright. So we have bought a helmet. And for you, we're gonna be buying water boots. Alright, of course, because they're water boots. Water boots, that's just because they're so high. Let's check how we look with the helmet. Yeah, it's something. Yeah, well, I'll hold on to the leather helmet. You can have those. Doesn't look like it's used or anything. Yeah, we'll keep the leather cap.
For Amazon pride.
Right. Sherry the barmaid.
Welcome to my stall. What can I get you?
Yeah, pale ale. Hang on. You can have my apples. A handful of walnuts. Sure. What do you have?
Come closer and peruse the fine wares of the House of Nicepick.
Well, let's see what your trading company has to offer. Oh. I was expecting maybe some armor. Nope. Let's have a look here. Townsperson. Worker. Prio Square again. That leads back to where we came from. Worker.
Another barricade? Are the merchants allowed to block any road they feel like?
Fully laden cart. Guardsman Henstel. I guess we can't go into... well, we might. Maybe if you mention that we're with the town's guard now. Well, we're deputized. But let's not, because first I still want to go to the murder scene of Ardo. We have a merchant here, let's see what he has.
Oh, you are most welcome. Please take a look around at the legendary selection of the store-brand trading firm's goods.
You have some expensive stuff. What's this? A powerful scimitar. Yeah, well. No point in looking. Pretty Polly. What will become of this town if no one does anything about these murders? We kinda look alike, don't we? Hang on. Yeah, we're not exactly the same, but pretty close. Nuts. Charcoal. I've been driving cars for 20 years. That's 10 years too many, Squint Eyes. What are you talking about? You're the one that rammed me. Oh, they've had a collision. I see it. Right. Just another way to block off the rest of the city. Make it appear bigger than it is. But that's not too bad of a way to do that. Not a bear trap. Rapplebush Huckster. Rapplebush the Huckster.
Get the best assorted
Show me, what do you have? Bandages, soap, silver ring. Yeah, kind of your general goods. No, we're good. No, gonna get into trouble, I think. Sure. Oh, another barrel. What's back here? Townsperson. Trunk. Is our walking speed the same speed? No. He's quite faster, but yeah, they're a bit faster, I think. No, it's about the same. Okay. Chicken. this? These small round bushes are found in a shady forest of north of Venturia. Their fine dark green leaves are used to cure all kind of poisoning. Yeah. Alright. Another one of those shitty characters.
Just keep walking. What do you think of that?
Hmm. So the River of Time actually mentions that you can put notes on a map. Yeah, I don't think this one does. No. There's something going on back there, but... T. Locked gate. I think that's about where the murder scene is. We met a Pagel in River of Time as well. Guardman Brintle. Ah, that was going on. Little fight ring. Is that Donald Trump? Kind of looks like him from this angle. Oh well.
Ah, welcome. You're here for the fight, right? Do you wanna place a bet?
A bet sounds interesting. Who's fighting?
Today, the two bashing each other's mugs in are the well-known and popular war horses, Iron Fist Joe and Hammerhead Django. Ha Fun for young and old, and for only 20 pieces of silver. Your winning bets get doubled. Well, what do you say?
I'll pass. That's a shame. Maybe another time. Yeah.
Go, Hammerhead, go! Finish him off!
Iron Fist Joe! Give him a knuckle sandwich in his ugly mug!
I usually don't really bother with kind of the betting mini games and all that stuff really in RPGs. And I remember it really biting you in the ass where in Fallout New Vegas. Eventually you kind of had to, because to make any kind of money in that game you really had to learn that mini game. I don't remember what it's called. But yeah, I got pretty good at it because yeah, you needed to make any kind of money in that one. Right. So here's the murder scene. We'll go there the next episode. I'll call it here for now. So thanks for watching and see ya.